I would like to say that it was strategic that we started a sunglass company, but it really wasn't. Yeah, it kind of just happened. We're switching to Glassy eyewear instead of Glassy Sunhaters. So we're at Glassy eyewear now.
So how Glassy started is we were skateboarding one day and I was just sitting there and I was a little hungover and the sun was blaring in my eyes and I was like, if I started a sunglass company, it'd be called Glassy.
I was like, okay, let's do it. You know, it was that simple. We basically started out of our house. If you look at the room that we started in, it's smaller than this room. It's probably half the size of this room. And that was the design department, the warehouse, you know, every single little part of a business. It was in a 10 by 10 room. Everything in general is just stepping up to the next level of quality. So basically it's a whole company upgrade of every single level. You know, since we are getting a little older, when you get a little older, you naturally want nicer things, right? You know, especially with the high rollers too, we named it that for a reason. It's because it's the highest quality you can get, but we have Chuck's Palace at the house. We got a fun casino theme at my house going on. We call it Chuck's Palace, so it just felt natural for, you know, let's make some high rollers. You know, let's get P-Rod in here, playing blackjack, puffing on a cigar, you know, looking all, what do you call it? Nice. Oh, now I feel like I'm P-Rod, man. Give me a cigar. So the gaming collection, I mean, when I got hurt, the best thing you could do when you're hurt is basically play video games. You're like, how can I get through the day as fast as possible to the next day so I'm a little bit healthier that day? But since I was playing so many damn video games, when I would go out into the real world, I'd be like, my eyes are so damn blurry. Why? You know? And I'm like, maybe it's from playing so many video games, like just sitting there 5 hours a day, just like, you know, zoned in playing Call of Duty or something. Like that probably messes with you a little bit. The screens that we look at, all the digital devices like iPads and TVs and whatever, they all emit some type of blue light that's really bad for your eyes and it kind of messes with your vision. I video game all the time and everybody stares at digital devices all the time. So it's like, why not try to educate people on that a little bit and help people out?
You kind of hear about those blue blocker lenses in general and you're like, oh, do those things really even work? I mean, that's kind of how we felt about it, and we actually tried it. And then since I'm on the computer for hours a day, just designing or whatever, I tried them. I was like, oh, these things actually do work. It's pretty crazy. I recommend if anyone's on the computer more than 3 hours a day, you can see the difference.
Yeah, what's next for us is these bad boys right here behind me.
We've actually had people ask, like, hey, like, do you guys do prescription? Do you guys offer that? And after a while, we're like, all right, let's start looking into this. And then we kind of decided it could be a good move for Glassy, and we're kind of open to expanding Glassy as a brand. So I think prescription would be the natural progression for Glassy.
On our website, you basically will upload your prescription to it. And what we do is we will attach your prescription to the proper frame that you ordered. Then we send the whole frame to the lab, and the lab sends it directly to the customer with their prescription in the lenses already, right? So it's not like you buy the frame and then you have to go figure it out yourself and go to an optometrist and have them do that whole process. It's like if you know your prescription, you could basically just give it to us and then it'll come to your doorstep like a week later with the prescription in it, 90 bucks. I always gotta throw that in there. You know, like I was saying earlier, starting Glassy was it wasn't a strategic thing. It was kind of just something that happened naturally. And it's progressed into this, and we've got it to a certain point. But then now you get it to this certain point, and you understand that like my family's supported off it, and I'm supported off it, and we have a whole bunch of friends that work here too. So you kind of start looking at that, like, how can we take it to the next level so everybody can grow from it? And I would think that's a very good reason why you would want to grow a business, you know.